What was the first 3D game? Some people might think it was Super Mario 64, the first 3D Mario game, and the launch title for the Nintendo 64. That's only because they're wrong. The Nintendo 64 wasn't even the first 3D console of its generation, releasing behind both the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation 1. In fact, it wasn't even the first 3D Nintendo console. If we go backwards in time, even further, the SNES was actually home to Star Fox, which thanks to the Super FX chip built into the cartridge, allowed this 2D console to render actual 3D polygons. So with that said, what was the first game with polygon? Turns out it was iRobot, which is an arcade cabinet released back in 1984. And now we could end this here, with polygons being considered the most basic required element for a 3D game, or we can go one step further into the past. And the year 1973, 4 years after the moon landing, and 4 years before the Atari 2600, was Maze War, sometimes also just called Maze. It was a vector-based, multiplayer, first-person shooter, developed at NASA. The only issue is that it was developed for the MLAC PDS-1, a computer that when factored for inflation cost $70,000 today.